another chance, I wanna grow up once again.
Good morning, everyone. So as we just saw, our elders indeed need some sunshine and some rain to live their life all over again. My team Shritamal, Chetna, myself and Ashwarya are from Nanyang Business School, and we are here today to present. Can you hear me, everybody?
Yes.
So we are here today to present our social business venture, Second Innings. So why exactly did we come up with this idea? What exactly prompted us to start this plan? So as you can see here in the chart, right now the elderly population, which is about 65 years of age, is about 8.9% in Singapore. But by 2030, it's expected to cross over 18.7%. And Singapore is the world's third fastest aging nation as of now. So basically the proportion of elderly in the coming years is going to increase many-fold. This is also due to the first batch of baby boomers who will reach the age of 65 in 2012. Now baby boomers, everybody would know, are people who were born between 1947 to 1964. So this breed of new elderly population will be more educated, will have much higher income as compared to their predecessors. So that's why this industry is like really growing at this point in time. It's called the silver industry, and even the government is really promoting this industry because of, again, the surge of coming seniors in our next generation. So our purpose is to create a healthier, happier and emotionally fulfilling future for our elderly. This will enable and enrich not only their future but our society's future as well. While we tend to get more and more facilities for ourselves, for our children, but we tend to somehow forget what we should do for our elders. Somewhere they are lost in the society and they do not feel connected to the society, and it's our duty, our job to make that happen. So here is a brief overview of what our business model, what exactly our business will look like. So at the heart of it is our Second Innings. So we will have some caregivers for the elderly. These will be skilled staff we will hire. These will be nurses, physical trainers, some doctors and other caregivers who will be taking care of the elderly, who will be really trained in this thing. Then we also plan to engage youth volunteers from NGOs. We are already in talks with certain NGOs in Singapore. Now these youth volunteers are actually from deprived families, or they're orphans, or they have some kind of financial and emotional need which will be fulfilled in Second Innings. While they will get some stipend from us in return of their services, they will also get emotional benefits by being with these wise elderly. Apart from that, we will form alliances with hospitals, polyclinics and rehab centers to provide our services, because we are just a provider of services, but we are not generating any services. We are just facilitating it for people. So we will form alliances with these groups to provide actual services. Then we'll also liaise with domestic help agencies for elderly who need full-time maids or full-time caretakers to stay with them in their own homes, who cannot come to our center to avail the services. Then to cut our costs, to keep our variable costs low, we plan to outsource a lot of our functions like catering, because we will be providing meals to these people who will use our day boarding. Then also some event organizers, because we will be organizing events and group activities frequently for these people. Now as you can see on the right hand side, it's really a symbiotic relationship between these people who are providing the services and those who are getting it. So basically the elders, while they're getting all these services, they will also be engaged with youth volunteers and some differently abled children from other NGOs, so that while the elderly will get this feeling of, giving back something to the society, being engaged, being involved with these people, even these children and youth are getting something from it. So it's basically a give and take relationship, not really a one-sided one. So how we plan to put this into practice and where our revenue comes from? These are some of the packages that we've highlighted. The most basic one is the Mind Plus one, where there's no day boarding, but there will be counseling sessions, health talks, and other activities, while the elders will get a chance to network socially when they come to our center. Then there is Good Care, which has all the facilities of Mind Plus, as well as facility of medical checkup, where we take the elderly for their regular medical checkups to their respective hospitals, as well as our partner organizations. Then a better package than that is the Perfect Care, which includes all these services, as well as home visits by our volunteers. So our volunteers will frequently go to these people who cannot come to our centers to avail the services. So just to check that everything is fine, if they need anything, what is it that we can do for you, basically to assist them with their daily activities. Then we have the Premium Care. It is again better than the first three. It has all these facilities as well as meals. We will, as I just mentioned before, that we will liaise with catering services. So we will provide them meals at their doorstep, so they really do not have to bother with buying groceries and everything every day. Then the final, which is the most intensive care that we will give them, is the Day Care, where they are picked from their home and dropped to their doorstep, and they stay with us for the entire day, and we take care of them throughout. We supervise everything that they're doing. We will provide them with meals, with trained physical trainers. They will be exercising and improving their health like this. Their medical checkups, we will take care of everything, and yes, pick up and drop. So as you can see, that the price range is like a very broad one, so we can really cater to a large segment of these people who really want some basic services can avail the slightly lower end services, and those who want the care, whose children are working, or who are not living with their children, they can avail these services where we are providing entire care for everything that they need throughout the day. Okay, now let's have a look at what market size are we targeting. So right now the total resident population of Singapore is about 3.73 million, out of which 8.9% right now are elderly, above 65 years of age, which comes to be about 330,000. Then out of these, those who are not, there are some who are still working, but most of them are not in labor force, which comes out to be about 277,000. And out of this, we are actually targeting the middle income group who have the means to avail these services and who are not depending on government grants and other things, because those people are already they have some NGOs and other people working for them, but it's really the middle income group who can afford everything, who wants to do more in life even after retirement. So this comes out to be about 166,000. Among those middle income elders, we saw that about 25% are those who are living alone or just with their spouse. So these are really the people who need that care, because they're not living with their children, so they really need somebody to help them with their everyday needs. Along with that, even some of those, like about 34% are ones who stay with a double income family, where their children, the husband and wife, both are working. Now that means that the children will be out for the entire day, and the elders will be alone at home for the entire day. So, there are things that they would require help for. Okay. So, yeah, that's giving the numbers to the target market, which is those who are staying alone are about 41,000, and the ones that are staying with double income family are about 56,000, a total of 97,133, which comes to be roughly about 30% of the elderly population. But by 2030, we expect this number to go to 900,000, which is a growth in market size of about 173%. There are also certain industry trends that are happening right now in this space that we observed. Now these are active agers who have the income and who have the need to spend, so they are a key consumer. They are the upcoming key consumer group right now in Singapore. This industry will grow by 173% by 2030. Now these people will have needs like financial services, healthcare, active aging. Now these things are really coming up, and even the government is really spending a lot on this because they foresee that this segment really needs to be catered to. Okay, so after observing all those trends, the market, the need, we came up with the set of competitive advantages that we have right now. So while there are a lot of services currently offered, some NGOs are doing it, even some government organizations are doing it, but these services are really low end. They cater to people with, who cannot really afford a better care service. So plus these are not adequate. I mean, they will not have all the things that are just listed. They will have they are scattered. They will have one of those, either healthcare or probably some social activities, but not really anything that is coming together. That is a one-stop elder care service. We will be providing that. Then the most important probably the thing is that elders will not just be the receivers. They will actually give back to the society, and this is the one thing that probably they will value the most. Just taking care of them is not enough. They want to get the feeling that they're still connected to the society, that they can still give something, that they can take care of their children, of some youth who would probably need some guidance from their wisdom. We are also focusing on bonding with the youth, the volunteers who will come from the NGOs. Along with the stipend, they will get this amazing experience that they would probably not get in any other job. Okay, so basically our marketing strategy, we start slowly with spreading the awareness. The partner organizations will market this on our behalf. I mean, we will liaise with them, and through them, we can reach these people, because really the hospitals, the rehab centers, these are the places where these people already go. These are the points where these people already have access to. So that is the place where they get the initial information about our services. Then once there's enough awareness in the market, once that there's this curiosity that what is this service about, why is it so different, then we give them some experience of touch pointing with us. We will hold health talks, we will hold camps with young volunteers for these people, which will be free of cost for the first couple of months, so that these people can really come to us and experience what we want to give to them. This will again, create or enhance the need, the dormant need that they have for all these services. Right now what they're getting is not really adequate, and once they come and touch point with us, they will get to know what we have to offer. Once they are fully aware of their needs, and once they really want to come to us, then that is the time that we aggressively market ourselves. There will be a lot of information available in newspapers and everything. Now I'll pass over to Ashwarya.
Thanks, Chetna. So now let's take a quick look at what the numbers have to tell us. So these are just a few highlights from our financial section. So our initial investment would be for $380K, out of which includes the setup cost, the working capital, and the marketing expenses. And our capital structure consists of 80% of debt and 20% of equity, which will come from us. And though we expect some grants and from the government agencies, as the government in Singapore is actively promoting this industry, but we still taking a conservative estimate. We take our cost of debt to be 15%, and our major operating expenses form of the staff employment expenses. And this is our revenue forecast for the next 5 years. And then we move on to the. Okay.